finishing up the last day of exhibiting the last 13 years as a dairy exhibitor here at the Iowa County Fair. Although it's very bittersweet and I'm very sad about my ending exhibiting years, I'm very excited to embark on this new journey serving as your 2025 Iowa County Fair Fair. Thank you everyone for coming today. It has been an honor serving as your 2024 Iowa County Fair Fair. And if you see McKenna on the ground today, make sure to congratulate her. I will now crown her.
Are they done? Oh. Crown Royal, or what kind of are they using? Huh? Any word from the judge? Any word from the mayor? Yeah. We can't actually go without him. Great job. Judge, column. Associations, Gabe Wan, the race secretary, Lori Douglas, the clerk. Track maintenance is Paul Kearns. Again, the order in which they go to the gate is the order of the draw for position. Gates rolling now, bringing this field out. Field of three, they're rolling pretty fast. Gate will get out of their way once they hit the wire, and here they come. And there they go, 1, 2, 3. Wisco Incredible grabbing the racetrack right there. Fox Valley Tesla, and it's the Virgin third around the turn on the motor again. It's 3-horse field. Danny Peary with Wisco Incredible, cutting the early fractions by a length and a half. Right behind him, Fox Valley Tesla with Gabe Wan. And following again, it's the Virgin Wayne Weaver out of Harvard, Illinois, heading down the back lane, looking for the quarter-mile mark. 3-horse field again, in memory of Eric and Alan Butch Douglas at the quarter-mile mark, just about there, no change. Again, 1, 2, 3, the way they went to the gate. Wisco Incredible by about a length. 31-1, 31-1 on the front end, Wisco Incredible. Fox Valley Tesla Tool is the Virgin third. making a move on the outside early. Now that's Wayne Weaver with It's a Virgin trying to make a move and catch the front end. They drive down to the halfway mile mark. Again, Wisco Incredible, the winner of 2 races this year at over $5,000, takes them to the half. In the race by Danny Cleary at the half. Again, it's Wisco Incredible and the 2-hole again, Fox Valley Tesla. And It's a Virgin in that order. The half of the 103 4/5, 103 4. Around the top of the turn again. Wisco Incredible. Maybe unbeatable today as they head down the backside. Fox Valley Tesla right there on the wheel. And It's a Virgin. No change in the order. In control again, Wisco Incredible down to the 3/4 mile mark. Around that lower turn again, and making a move. Looks like Fox Valley Tesla. Dave Wong tries to come out. Around that would be a 2-horse battle in the last 8. On the inside, Wisco Incredible right next door, Fox Valley Tesla. They're going to go at it now, folks. These two are going to battle down the wire. On the inside, Wisco Incredible. On the outside, Fox Valley Tesla. Trains right here on this track. Fox Valley Tesla's home track. They drive the wire. It'll be the horse that's home. It is Fox Valley Tesla out of the Douglas stable.
2:05
Time of mile 2:05 2:05 1 3 was 3. Top down, Wisco Incredible second, Fox Valley Tesla your winner. It's a Virgin third. We're doing the pick a winner right now. Looking for someone to pick the winning horse, Fox Valley Tesla.
Renee Bronco. Oh, take him down.
How do you pronounce this? Bronco?
Pardon? Bronco.
Bronco?
Bronco.
The winner, Renee Bronco. Renee Bronco's the winner. What do they win? $5?
$10.
And who's got the money? Where do they go for it?
I would guess Heidi down there with the program.
So there's a $10 win, so you want to pick that money up, just go down there. When you come on the grandstand, the lady that sells programs also handles the pick a winner. We have a family of Douglases out here in memory of Eric and Alan, a.k.a. Butch Douglas. Okay, here's Fox Valley Tesla, folks, owned by the Considine and Douglas stable. Scott Douglas, the trainer. The driver, Dave Wong. 3-year-old gelding by Time to Roll out of American Ideal Mare, out of Illinois bred. 2-5-1 today on the home track. Lots of little Douglases out there also. Nice chair, memory of Eric and Butch. Nice job, Gabe. Gabe Wong, of course, pretty much grew up at the Mineral Point Fairgrounds. His dad had horses for years. He's had a number of horses, good ones over the years. Past president of the Wisconsin Harness Horse Association. Was on the United States Trotting Association district directors. He's a good guy. He's good for harness racing. Very personable, good driver. He's won the driving title in Wisconsin probably every year for the last 15 years, it seems. He's always winning.
What you going for yesterday?
Next field coming up, again, in memory of Dick and Lloyd Miller. That's Dave, was any in the...
I don't think he was a Hamiltonian horse, but he was big.
Is he out east? 5 and Keith.
Danny.
Did you not give the fractions in the time?
I did. Already, in case you missed the first time through, first race, they went to Milan 2-5-1. 2-5-1 that first trip.
What'd you ask me?
Went down the quarter in 31 seconds. The half, 103 4/5. 3/4 mile mark, 135 2. The mile, 2-5-1 in the previous race.
Also at that time, that's for weight 8. Stevie Rogers followed the
Again, this race in memory of Dick and Lloyd Miller, very active in harness racing and trained right here for many, many years. A lot of history from the Trotters and Pacers right here at Mineral Point. Thank you, Kenny Walker. On parade, Sharp Reality of the Weaver stable. Sarah Weaver, the trainer. Danny Carey in the race bike. Midnight Zen of the Schneider stable. Wayne Mike Gabe Wan doing the driving. These two guys again going at it. And Dance Traveler, also out of the Schneider stable. The driver today is Aaron Lehman.
This first heat's in memory of Dick and Lloyd. Not,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to.
Yeah, I mentioned their name right away, yeah.
Right here.
Midnight Zen, Game 1, and third again, Sharp Reality. Racing down the back lane, past the Racehorse Barns, and at the quarter pole, everybody staying put. At the quarter right now, again, no change in the order. Again, Dance Traveler, 29.3, 29.3 seconds to the quarter. They're rolling. Again, I expect this field to go 2-2 or 2-3 at the late slowest. Down the lane on the motor, no change again. On the front end, Dance Traveler with Lehman in control, the youngster. Driving this good-looking horse right to the halfway mile mark, in command by a length and a half. Right behind him, Gabe Wan with Midnight Zen waiting for a chance to go. Then we go to Sharp Reality. A minute and 4, down to that half, and a minute and 4/5. A minute and 4/5. They're rolling, folks, down the backside. The track is fast. No change in the order, however. Again, Dance Traveler doing the two-step in front of them. Catch Me If You Can right now behind him. Midnight Zen on the move. That's Juan is on the move right now with Midnight Zen. Dance Traveler, the stable mates out of California going at it right now. Behind them, Sharp Reality. Around 132 and 1 around that lower curve for the final time on the motor. Who do you like on the front end? Looking for Dance Traveler, holding on. Dance Traveler by a length in the middle of the racetrack. Midnight Zen coming at it one more time. They drive the wire. Dance Traveler, Midnight Zen, they battle at the wire now. Who's going to get here first? Big race. This is going to be close at the wire. Whoa. That was a heck of a horse race, folks.
2 minutes and 2. 2 minutes and 2.
For the fractions,
29 and 4. 1 minute and 4.
1 was 3, 2 was 2, and 3 was 1. Sharp Reality third, Midnight Zen second, Dance Traveler the winner. Got down to the quarter again, a pretty fast quarter, 29 and 4/5. The half a minute and 4/5. 3/4, 132 and 1. The mile, 2 minutes and 2/5. What's Millennial's track record? I don't remember. All right, who do we have here? Here's the pick a winner. Donald Wedig, W-E-D-I-G. Donald Wedig is one. Memory of the members of the Lloyd family will meet the winners in the winner's circle in a moment. Dick and Lloyd Miller again, very active in harness racing for many, many years and trained right here in Mineral Point. Lots of history, a lot of training over here over the years. What?
Tell him to raise his hand. I can't find it.
Mr. Wedig, wherever you are, you got to raise your hand so we can get to your money. Here's your winning combo. This is Dance Traveler with the youngster on the race bike. Aaron Lehman, trained by Quinn Snyder and Kim Snyder. By horse called Up Front Brad. Actually foaled in the state of Iowa. Midnight Zen. Now owned by QKS Racing out of Sacramento, California. That driver out there trying to hold the horse and his girlfriend at the same time. Dang it. The horse won. Nice job, Aaron. Again, thank you to the Miller family for showing up and being there for the presentation. Again, thank you, Ted Walker, out of Oshkosh, by gosh. Hey, come on, put together one horse is out, the 2-horse Carrot Top Moose. Out of the Juan stable. Trainer driver Gabe Juan in the race bike. This filly again set the track record at Morrison, Illinois a couple weeks ago with 3-year-old fillies. She's got a big motor in her. Ellis Gray, the 5-year-old mare out of the Snyder stable, again 7 starts this year, was at Mineral Point back on August 2nd. The second here, 2 trips. All right, they're going by the Ferris wheel. Coming up the big slide. Kind of like Wisconsin Dills out there in the infield. Good fair. These 2 pacers around the gate. It's picking it up. Carrot Top Moose, Ellis Gray. Be a battle right now. I'm going with a 2-horse to win this one. Home track. Good filly. Fresh out with a big win here. First away it is Carrot Top Moose. Right there, ducking into the Ellis Gray. The turn into the dust bowl right top of the turn again. That is Carrot Top Moose by 2.5 lengths. Ellis Gray just trying to hang on. Second by those 2.5, trying to close up. And down the backside, it Gabe Juan, the driver of the year in Wisconsin for the last 10, 12 years. In control with Carrot Top Moose. The good filly again that I talked about. Setting the track record with 3-year-old fillies a couple weeks ago. She's got a motor. At the quarter-mile mark, they're just about there. No change. Expected no change at all for quite a while here between these 2. No sense in Eris hauling on an Ellis Gray early. How much? The quarter and 32 3/5, 32 3. That's a good trip for Ellis Gray. Can save some of that engine right now on this horse. Heading down the lane, 2 mares, a 5-year-old mare and a 3-year-old filly down the lane for the first time on the motor again. Carrot Top Moose again in control by 1.5 as Gabe Juan takes the field of 2 to the halfway mile mark here in the Miller. Into the half in 105. 105, they backed up. I think they're going to have a little bit of race now. Ellis Gray's going to like a 1/2 and 5. Around the top of the turn, Carrot Top Moose right there. Gabe Juan knows he gave that horse a good trip down the backside. Ellis Gray could be brave now as they come down the back line. Right now, front end, Carrot Top Moose by 1. Ellis Gray trying to close that gap, no luck. Maybe second by about a length and a half. After 135 and 3, 135 and 3 again. Wanda's action is filling for more speed around that turn. He knows Ellis Gray's going to come at him. And down the lane they come. Look at it do it out. The 3-year-old and the 5-year-old on the inside. Carrot Top Moose. Carrot Top Moose by 3 or 4 lengths. Ellis Gray again 2-3 lengths off. That's the wire now. Very controlling trip and a good trip right now. Oh, there's Carrot Top Moose by 3, 4 lengths. 4 and 1. Last half of 59 and change?
Yeah. 59 and 2.
What'd you get for half and 5 and what? 1.
Mother.
All right, again, 1 was scratched, 2 was 1, and 3 was 2. Memory of Ernie J. Miller, Earn Dog. Ernie owned a lot of good horses, owned some in partnership with the Long Stable out of Clinton, Wisconsin. For your speed times, a quarter was 32 3/5, half 105, 3/4 135 and 2, the mile and 2/4. The big last half in 59 seconds. Here she is. This is a filly that holds 1 track record for fillies. What she wears? She's wearing knee boots, protected knee, hobbles, of course, hobble pacer. Fancy green, can't see back bridle. Kind of like St. Patrick's Day today out there. In the Miller family. She's got her tail tied to the race bike so she can't hit Gabe in the face with her tail during the race. Jumping's good. Nice job, Gabe. Congratulations to the stable of Gabe Wan and Bob Wan. Bob Wan, of course, trained horses for many, many years, and he still owns a few with Gabe. The next group coming, the 4th race, this is the called Free for All Division 2. Amount of winnings, unlimited. AK Up and Adam, year 1 horse. 29 starts this year, 3 wins, 8 seconds, hit around 13,000, 5 years old. Owned by Jacqueline Grundy out of Bluemont, Manitoba, Canada. A collision specialist, thank you. That Ripper's Bar?
Yeah.
Ripper's Bar again out of Belmont, Wisconsin. And Bob's Electric out of Dodgeville. All-American Real Estate. Dick Cove, thank you. Center Hill Vet. Doctors Ritchie, Learman, Loken, Jones, and is it Blummer? All right, you're all out our field. We get lined up for parade. Is that Ferrity? Also want to thank Ferrity Incorporated, Recycling and Waste, the May Cattle Company, Bob, Judy, Bronk, Aubrey, Blake, Creighton, and Lauren May. Boston Fireplace, Dodgeville Egg Services of Dodgeville, The Shoebox. I got to thank you, Mr. Walker. On parade again, the Free for All Division 2. AK Up and Adam, the 5-year-old, owned by Jackie Grundy out of Bluemont, Manitoba. Can't get there from here. Again, 29 starts this year, has made $13,000. Racing in $4,000 and $5,000 claiming races. So if you want to own this horse, just run up to Running Aces. If he's in for a claimer, you can take him home. There's a couple of you, yeah. Cheering on the pathologist. It's hard to wrap my head around that. Paces are approaching the starting gate. Flanagan Livestock out of Mineral Point again, sponsoring. Youngster Aaron Lehman again in the race back. He is 22 years old. Gabe Wand is 43. God, he's getting old. And pathologist Mike McGee's 49. Here they come. The tail up again for AKF and first away. Cut a rug says, let's cut a rug. Let's go dancing, baby, in the first turn. Cut a rug around that turn. Right there again, AK up and at him in the Dust Bowl pathologist. Down the backside, three good-looking paces rolling now on the front end again. Cut a rug, cutting every step of the way. Again with Wand in the race bike. Getting down the back lane, right by the racehorse barns. Will be up a quarter momentarily. On the front end, cut a rug by two. Right there, AK up and at him. Trying to stay with him. Pathologist about 3 more lengths off. 29-3, 29-3. This field's going to handle 29-3 all the way along. Around that lower turn again. Cut a rug again on the front end with Wand. Right there, AK up and at him with Aaron Lehman in the race bike. Behind them, Michael McGee with the doctor and the pathologist. Down the halfway mile mark to be at the word in a moment. They get to the halfway on the front end again. Cut a rug right there. Behind them, AK up and at him and pathologist. What was it? 59-4 to the half. That was a big second quarter. Around the top of the turn again. They're picking it up on the front end. Cut a rug right there. AK up and at him. And pathologist, no change in the order. Cutting the entire mile. Cut a rug right there. AK up and at him. Has a shot at him. Pathologist again. Losing some ground. Now third by about 6 lengths. Around that lower turn, past the 3/4 mile mark, and Wand cut every step with this horse. Cut a rug again by 3 lengths, opening up now in AK Adam, getting some more breathing room. Around that turn and down that lane for the final time. The 7-year-old out of Sacramento, California. Cut a rug, bringing this field to wire. And cut a rug again. Big one. Right there, AK up and down, and pathologist.
158 and 1.
Wow. What's the track record here? 155?
656 money.
Oh. Hope some poor kid in the 4-H barn didn't lose a rabbit.
Pat Egan.
All right, picking the winner from Mineral Point, Pat Egan. Pat Egan. Where are you, Pat? Help our kids find you. Pat Egan. And Flanagan, livestock, again, Harry Flanagan, again supporting racing for many years here at the fair. Winning horse again, Cut a Rug. Cut a Rug is wired, folks. I don't know if it's going to get a photo or not. We don't want anybody getting hurt. Nice job, Dave. Cut a Rug says, I want to go back to the barn, boys. I'm tired. Dragging Wand around the track for a mile. He wouldn't get tired. Okay. Top down again. 1 was 2. 2 was 1. 3 was 3 again. Thank you to Flanagan Livestock. And Harry Flanagan for many years, a strong supporter of harness racing. What's that?
And one's a pacer and two's a
Yeah, right. This race is sponsored by in memory of John Searle. John Searle, who grew up in Wisconsin, raced horses at the fairs as a youngster for many years, moved to Illinois back in the 70s and raced there at their tracks for many years, very successful. His son Tim is here with his wife to make a presentation of the trophy after the race. All right, thank you again, Kenny. On parade again, Nathan. two-year-old filly owned by Alan Petrie out of Carrollton. Wayne Weaver, trainer and driver. The two-horse again, Ritzy Ray, owned by the Douglas stable. AP Douglas. They aren't going to go 2 trips, right? They aren't going to go 2 trips. All right, that starting geese going on a little too quick for these two, but and let them catch the gate a little bit. All right, here they are. They got the gates out of the way on the outside quickly. Ritzy Ray by a half a length on the inside. Neither the two-year-old. Around that turn to the decibel. They're going to battle it early right now on the inside. Again, they there in control by about a length. Right next door at the wheel now, that is Ritzy Ray with the Gabe in the race bike. Down the backside, Gabe will go back to the rail, go to Stort Mile. Heading down back past the racehorse barns, again in front, Nay there, again with Wayne in the race bike. He's out of Harvard, Illinois. Right behind him, the top jock, Gabe Wan, with Ritzy Ray out of the Douglas stable. We're at the quarter-mile mark. The battle with Gates right now, moving on. 36 and 3, it's a soft quarter. Expect a lot of speed later in the mile. Around that lower turn, Nay there, the 2-year-old baby in control by a length and a half. Right there, the 3-year-old boy. Gabe in the race bike, staying put. Gabe looks like he wants to pull on that right line a little bit. Come on, man, early. Down the lane, halfway mile mark. They're on the move right now. Ritzy Ray's on the outside, says, come and catch me if you can. Getting down the wire at the halfway mile mark. Taking over Ritzy Ray with the big jock. That's one. He'll turn again, and they right in 2-hole.
101.4.
Around the top of the turn again. On the front end, again, no change. That is Ritzy Ray taken over by 111 and 4 and a half. 111 down the backside on the motor. Ritzy Ray trains right here. This is her racetrack. They get down to his racetrack as they get down to the 3/4 mile mark. Ritzy Ray and Nay there right behind, but not going away. Nay there again with a little bit of pace around that lower turn. Can Wand win one more? Or will Wayne Weaver pick this one up? Around that turn again. 146 to 3/4, 146 around the lower turn. No change, no change. Ritzy Ray trying to win it at home now with Wand in the race bike. They down that lane, looks pretty good from here. Ritzy Ray by about 3 lengths. Nader's not going to catch him. Going to try right now on the inside, but not enough racetrack left to get the job done. It'll be close, but it's going to go to the trotter. Ritzy Ray, owned by the Douglas family.
219 and 4.
219 and 4. I'm sure Butch Douglas is looking down and watching this and love these trotters. Here's the Douglas family, folks. In the blue, it's Tim Searle and his wife in the green. Ritzy Ray again, the 3-year-old trotter by Can't Afford It. I know how they feel. Owned by the Douglases. Come on, Mallory, wave to us down there, little girl. No, there you go. Nice job, Mal. Tell him you want a treat now. Okay, here's the 2-horse, Ritzy Ray. 3-year-old. By the Douglas stable, Scott's the trainer. Gabe Wand again, the driving. Oh, Molly's going to drive back to the barn. All right. Congratulations, folks. Douglas family, nice job again today. Gabe Wand with the driving. He's having a big day. He's having a big day driving. This one sponsored in memory of Millennial, owned by Gabe Wan. Holds a track record here at Mineral Point. Horse had to be euthanized here this spring. Pretty sick, and Gabe had no choice, so they had to euthanize him. Not that old of a horse, but forget what he had, but it wasn't going to get any better, so Gabe did the right thing. It was hard to do, but had to put him down. Had him cremated, and Gabe got the ashes back here, someplace in Mineral Point. Rail horse, incredible, taking a little bad step back there, make that Fox Valley Tesla, and here they come. Tesla did not get away at all with this fruit. First away again. This is an interesting start. Wisco Incredible, then It's a Virgin, and Fox Valley Tesla. So around that turn again, Danny Carey says, I'm ready to go. No, you got to catch me. Down the back side, again, Wisco Incredible in command. Right behind him again, that is It's a Virgin and Fox Valley Tesla, now third, but Gabe was going to have to go a little more to catch the lead horse. He raced down the backside, again, Carey in control with Wisco Incredible. They're at the quarter. Second on the outside, Fox Valley Tesla, third along the rail, It's a Virgin. 30 and 4/5 of the quarter. Now Tesla's beginning to catch the lead horse now in the 2-hole. Around that turn right now, no change. Wisco Incredible. But the change now is Fox Valley Tesla in the 2-hole. It's a Virgin now third. Down the lane halfway mark again. Fox Valley Tesla would like to double up. Wisco Incredible may have different plans with Mr. Carey and the race bike. They are at the half. Wisco Incredible right there. Fox Valley Tesla and It's a Virgin. The half of the 101 and 4. That is a big half right now. On the front end, Wisco Incredible. They're pacing a bunch right now. Fox Valley Tesla and move up the racetrack. It's a Virgin third by about 6 and beginning to lose ground. Down the backside, you get a 2-horse race beginning to develop. One more time, Wisco Incredible. Right behind him, Fox Valley Tesla. And now one has got him on a move. He pulled in that right line. A little bit of giddy up for it around that lower turn, 3/4 mile mark. Now they're like a team on the inside. Wisco Incredible right next door, looking in the eye. Fox Valley Tesla. Those two go at it. 3-year-old Gellies. They drive around that turn. 133 and 1, and down the lane they come on the outside. It looks like Tesla's got it a little bit. They drive the wire. Who do you like? They come for home. At the wire, it's going to be trained right here. Fox Valley Tesla and Wisco Incredible, a very tired horse. And It's a Virgin. One was 2, 2 was 1, and 3 was 3. 2, 1, 3 top down. The quarter, quick first quarter, 30 and 4/5. The half, 101 and 4. 3/4, 133 and 1. The mile, 2/4. Fox Valley Tesla. This is in memory of Millennial, who raced here and set the track record a few years ago. And Tesla's owned by Francis Considine of Darlington, Matthew and Scott Douglas out of Darlington. Here's your winning combination, folks. A lot of blue and green out there. This is Fox Valley Tesla, the 3-year-old, by time to roll. Trained by Scott Douglas, definitely victory in the guy with the hot hand. This is Gabe Wan. Francis Considine out there in the blue shirt. The Douglases are all out there. Blue, green, orange. That's a nice 3-year-old, folks. That is really a nice horse. We're on a head pole on the left side, blind bridle, tail tied. They're bigger than the tail and tying tails the other way it looks. Mud guard there for Gabe so he won't get his white pants too dirty. Nice job, Gabe. You're having a big day. Again, tap down. 1 was 2, 2 was 1, and 3 was 3, 2 4 the time of the mile. I would not. Why are they letting people cross the track? That's kind of nuts. Starting judge has called the field. I forgot the starting judge's name. Remember his name? Huh? Dell, yeah. My memory is going rapidly. Paces around the gate. Rail out again, Dance Traveler, Midnight Zen, Sharp Reality way out there with the yellow hood on, and here they come. The red and orange and yellow colors of Mr. Lehman in control quickly with Dance Traveler grabbing the racetrack. Into the turn, Dance Traveler right behind him around the turn. We go right back to Midnight Zen and Sharp Reality with Denny Carey in the race bike. 3 good-looking paces hustling down the back side. Last time it went to 2 minutes and change. This is a big field. 2 minutes and 2 the last mile. Down to the quarter-mile mark. Lehman trying to save some of that horse, trying to hang on to him. Save some of that gasoline for the oats for the last eighth. Around that lower turn again. He wants on. Dance Traveler wants to go more, but he's not going to let him do it yet. 31 and 3 to the quarter in the 2-hole again. This is Midnight Zen with Gabe Wand. Looking to win one more race today, and behind him, Sharp Reality with Danny Carey. Down the lane, the halfway mile mark. Let's start there on the motor. Look at Aaron Lehman with Dance Traveler cutting every fraction. Right behind him, Midnight Zen, Gabe Wand in the race bike, and Danny Carey with Sharp Reality at the half right now. Lehman again hanging on now with that horse.
102 and 2? 103.
Around the top of the turn, 103 to the half on the front end again, Dance Traveler right there on his doorstep. Helmet right now, the nose of the helmet of Lehman as they head down the backside. Wand in the race bike, Midnight Zen right behind him, Sharp Reality in the hunt. Down the backside again, Dance Traveler making every fraction and winning one. A long way to go. At the 3/4 mile mark, Dance Traveler level length right there on his doorstep, Midnight Zen. Sharp Reality makes a move. Around that lower turn, they're going to go 2 wide and 3 wide around that turn on the front end. Again, Dance Traveler says, come and catch me if you can, boys. Around the turn, Lehman turns them loose. They drive for home. It's going to be Dance Traveler, Midnight Zen, Sharp Reality. They're going to be watching, eating some more dust. They get to the wire right now. Dance Traveler, the 8-year-old, owned out of California. Here he is, Dance Traveler, right there again, Midnight Zen. Good finish in Sharp Reality. That's top down. 1 was 3, 2 was 2, and 3 was 1. Same when they finished the first trip, top down. 1 was 3, 2 was 2, and 3 was 1. 2, 3, and 2/5. Quarter time 31 and 3. The half 103. 3/4 134 and 2. The mile 2-3. We'll write our pick a winner contest. We're going to get a name out here.
Ann Mitzi from Lone Rock. Ann Mitzi.
All right, this lady comes from Lone Rock, suburb of what? Richmond Center. Ann Mitzen, M-I-T-Z-E-N. Where are you, Ann? Ann Mitzen.
Over here.
Where is Ann?
Over here.
Over here. Where's our kid that's going to get the money? Someone's going to bring the money, right?
Yeah, they'll find it. Right down there.
What?
Is that Van Nelson that just walked across the track?
No. Wait a minute. It could be. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Near the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen. Dance Traveler. They're owned by 2KS out of Sacramento and Marianne Foreman out of Roseville, California. Horse is bred and raised as a baby in Iowa. Dance Traveler, nice campaigner, good horse. The Carey family, Danny Carey out there. His father Greg has passed away and his grandfather Wayne. Aaron, you better jump on, kiddo. Nice job. Congratulations to the Carey family. And of course to the Schneider family, the Dance Traveler, and Mr. Lehman. Get tapped down. 1 was 3, 2 was 2, 3 was 1. Time of the mile, 2, 3, and 2/5. That gate beginning to roll. Carrot Top on the inside, Ellis Gray right next door. Wandon race in the bike and Lehman driving the 3-horse Ellis Gray. And sure, it's going to be a good horse race. He went in 2-4 the last trip. 2 good horses right here. This 3-year-old filly just starting her career, Ellis Gray, the 5-year-old. And here they come. Putting it first away, Carrot Top Moose grabs the racetrack quickly right there. Ellis Gray on the wheel. Around the turn, the 2-horse race right now into the Dust Bowl. On the motor in, Carrot Top Moose. Carrot Top Moose, Ellis Gray. They'll stay that way for a while. Down the back stretch again. They're not going to catch that starting gate down the back lane down the front end. Carrot Top Moose every step of the way. And Ellis Gray again. Lehman's going to sit right there as long as he can. Field of 2 again getting down to the quarter-mile mark. Let's see what they get there in. They're moving pretty good. 32, a 2/8 shot for the mile. Around that turn again, Carrot Top Moose, Ellis Gray, the 5-year-old. The 2 girls go at it. 3-year-old and the 5-year-old mare. Around that lower turn again, no change. On the motor again, Carrot Top Moose with Gabe Wand on the bike. Right on his doorstep again, Ellis Gray with Lehman. Down the halfway mile mark. Hubble Pacers. They get that to half right now again. Ellis Gray's got his nose right on Gabe's helmet around that turn. 102 and 2. 102 and 2. 102 and 2. Around that turn again on the motor. Carrot Top Moose. Ellis Gray trying to keep up. Now second by about a half a length. Down the backside, looking at the 3/4 mile mark on the motor. Carrot Top Moose by 1.5 right there. Ellis Gray with Lehman in the race bike at the 3/4 mile mark. They're at the quarter and beyond now. Looks like Ellis Gray right now going to give him a little bit of a battle. Very little. Carrot Top Moose beginning to pace right on. Behind the big wheel around the lower turn again. Wand and Moose around that turn. How much? 132 and 2. Ellis Gray comes out trying to get at him. They drive the wire on the inside. Carrot Top Moose. Ellis Gray not going to get the job done, given everything he's got. She's got, that is. Carrot Top Moose. Win it again. Good 2-horse race. Very equally talented.
The 2 years difference in age really makes it a lot more muscle on that.
202. Memory of Artis Clark again. Clark family down there. Bob Wand down there, co-owner of Carrot Top Moose, some of the Wand family, the Clark family. That is a nice looking 3-year-old there, folks. The horse is worth some money. You notice that if you look at the chin of that horse, you'll see a little black thing hanging down. That's a nylon. No, the horse doesn't wear nylons. Just make sure that the horse will not get the bit over their tongue over the bit and choke down. So to do that with them, it comes off after the races. Nice shot, Gabe. You got to be a fixture in the winner's circle. How'd it go?
A lot taller than what they look
So, top down. What was it? Same as last time, right? 2, 2, and 1.
Yep.
All right, results again. The Reverend Scott did not start. Carrot Moose, the winner. Ellis Gray, second. Big Mile, 2, 2, and 1/5. The quarter in 33 seconds. The half in 1:02 and 2. 3/4, 1:32 and 3. The mile, 2, 2, and 1. They will manage every quarter about the same. Carrot Moose holds the record again at Morrison, Illinois, the Whiteside County Fair for 3-year-old fillies of 2 minutes. Today she paced her own track in 2, 2, and 1. All right, those pacers approaching the gate. This will be the final. You want to announce this race for me?
Yes.
Huh?
I said I guess.
You want to announce it?
What do I announce?
Just messing with you a little bit. I would put you. All right, the gate's beginning to roll. Cut a Rug, 58 and 1 the last trip. Here they come. First away again, AK up and at him on the inside again. Cut a Rug and then go Pathologist around that turn. On the motor, get AK up and at him, takes him on, taking the lead down the backside. AK right there behind him, Cut a Rug with 1 in the race bike. And the Pathologist, a good doctor, third, eating some dust. Down the back lane, past the Racehorse Barns, everybody staying put. On the motor again, Aaron Lehman, the youngster, with AK up and at him in control. Right behind him, 1 with Cut a Rug. The quarter and 30 seconds around that low turn. On the motor again, it is AK up and at him. A $4,000 or $5,000 claimer out of Running Aces. A nice horse. And down the lane they come for the first time. AK up and at him. Then Cut a Rug right there and the Pathologist. Down to the halfway mile mark. No change in the order. We're going to stay put. Just trying to keep up is a big deal. At the half again, AK up and at him. So far winning this race, a long way to go. Right there, Cut a Rug getting a great trip down with 1 in the 2 spot. Letting AK up and at him do all the work. Then Pathologist third trying to keep up. Down the backside, final time on the motor. Again, it is AK up and at him. Let's see if Cut a Rug can do it one more time. As 1's been in this winner's circle too many times, maybe. But what about Pathologist? He's racing hard. He's third, but he's about 6 lengths off the lead. On the front end, AK up and at him. Again, expecting Cut a Rug to make a move around that turn. Let's see if he's got a little pace left in that Cut a Rug. 1:30 and 1 around that turn on the motor. AK up and at him, up alongside. Here comes Cut a Rug. Dance time now. We're going to Cut a Rug for home. On the inside, AK up and at him. Cut a Rug going to dance a little bit. They're going to battle right to the wire, these two. They're stablemates. Who's going to win this race? This is going to be tight at the wire. Whoa, that was tight. Lehman.
I would say he can back on the inside and get good.
Lehman.
Inside horse.
That's what I was going to
59 and 3.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it. AK Adam hangs on to win this one. Cut a Rug second, just beat by about a head. And Pathologist third. Top down. 1 was 1, 2 was 2, and 3 was 3. Quarter time 30 seconds. The half 1 minute. 3/4, a minute and 30 seconds, and the mile 1:59 and 4.
I've been looking for several years for a good
Memory of Tony Rochon.
place. We haven't seen it. I mean, at the other county fairs. So,
Memories.
Yes.
What are they going to do with that little truck?
alrighty.
Can you get through or?
All right. Somebody's reading the tea leaves. This winner is Deb Ivy. Deb Ivy. It rings a bell, that Ivy name.
Take care.
Safe home.
Okay, she's down here. Deb, where are you so our workers can find you? You're wearing the red shirt.
Nice piece pull off too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jake, we go for us right now?
Yep.
All right, here's the winning combo. This is AK Upland Adam, folks, racing in $4,000 and $5,000 claimers. Be a fun horse to race at the fairs if we had more fairs to race at. But nice job, Aaron. Nice job of driving. Nice job of racing there, AK, 5-year-old by Anne Rowley Hanover out of Manitoba, Canada.